Like literally mobile. And it's
I drop the top to the portion, I stick out my head and scream, Mama, I made it.
Hey yo, this is Serg, and we in the studio chilling with ABC, yo.
African-based Cartel. Know the name, know the name.
Baby.
Yo, you know what it is.
Yeah, so guys, I'm a big fan. I just got your song, Manate So.
Most definitely.
Hey, I feel support.
Ay, idea to. Idea to.
Okay. On that note, he's rapping Limpopo. What are you rapping?
I'm rapping MP, bro.
MP. Pumalang.
I am from the Free State 057 to 051. My team.
I'm from Dominica Cassini, you know it.
Woo! So this is the Rainbow Nation vibes, man.
It's African for real, man. Maybe not like African, but
it's African for real.
African light.
Yeah.
That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, hey dude, me I heard your song. And I was actually with A Kings when you guys won the Back the Artist competition.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, and he was just like, A Kings is weird, like he was chilling. Like, yeah, I won.
Yeah.
I was just chilling, I'm like, hey dog, you won. And I was like,
Yeah, we
what?
won.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it is.
First question though, how did ABC come about?
ABC just came about from a really passionate place, just as a collective of musicians. It actually first started out just as these two guys over here. And then as time went on, they decided that they needed a little more flavor. They knew that they couldn't handle it, so yeah, I'm playing. But we actually came about just because we understood that our passion for music would outweigh anything that we could do individually just so far. So we hit a lot harder as a team. And yeah, we do a lot better. That's why we came together, and this is ABC. You know?
So it's a collective, it's a group effort.
Most definitely. The strength and
creatives.
Yeah.
So it's like the nights at the round table, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the nights in studio, but
Yeah. Just a really good band.
It's a cartel.
Secondly, when did you guys meet up?
Meet up. That was crazy enough, funny enough. We met last year, basically here around school, but it was all that. I know you know me, student life, hours, you know.
Yeah.
We haven't yet met same time now. Call it dev nowadays, apparently. I'm kidding, dev. Yeah. So like that, and then Dante and I met one day in the morning, decided to hang out, listen to some beats, and then we just realized common interest and introduced me to keys, and then we started, getting more people around us. We had other people in the group before, but at the time they didn't not meet the standard, but they couldn't be there all times. You understand? So it was killing us at the same time.
So they didn't put in as much effort.
Yeah,
as you guys
a lot of them were far actually.
Yeah, they were far. They tried putting in effort. They would put in effort also in like the social media game and stuff like that. You could tell if they were here, things would be more productive.
So it was just not meant to be.
Yeah.
You know, FOMA, right? Stands for not fuck my life, but food, music, and life.
Yeah,
what did you guys have for breakfast?
Today for breakfast I had macheu, with bread basically. I had macheu drinking it, and Ilawana had bread like toast.
Oh wait.
Okay, let's do this. Then the next question someone else will just decide to answer. What are you guys listening to? What's at the top of your playlist? And don't lie to me, I'm gonna check your phone, okay? What was the last song you're listening to?
You can definitely check my phone. Natus was definitely top. Natus was at the top.
So you're a dealer that gets high on their own supply.
Yeah, the highest. I'd be out of business.
Okay. This one, I want an answer from you two.
Okay.
Who's the love of your life? Who are the love of your lives?
That's just crazy, isn't it?
That ain't fair.
The love of my life.
You guys should write your questions down.
This is dope. This is dope.
Wow.
No, listen, I left the best for last.
Damn.
Look, the love of my life.
Has to be music. Has to be music.
Myself, I am the owner of my own life.
And there it is.
Okay, guys.
That was the dopest question I've heard.
Yo,
Man.
I have another question, right? So normally in a crew, there's the crazy one, then there's the father figure, the reasonable one, there's the diva,
Yes.
and then there's one that just tells you off, like no limits, nothing. Who's the reasonable guy?
I won't lie.
What's so reasonable?
The most reasonable person there has to be Keith.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Father Fika.
Yeah.
Let's say Malume, you know what I mean?
Malume.
So Keys is actually the you can say the neutralizer. You know what I mean, for everything. You know what I mean, like because this.
He's the judge and the jury.
You know what I mean? He's a judge and the jury. He just makes sure that everything runs accordingly, like to par.
If he doesn't like it,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The diva goes without saying.
Yes.
Yes, on. You know what I mean? But I'm asking the question. So that happens. Look, Dev, you can't say Dev is a force or a diva or anything else, but she's just a force on her own. You know what I mean? Get Dev. That's how she is. You know,
she's a dev.
She's, you know what I mean? And she's also the one that she mediates everything. You know what I mean? When there's in crews and bands, there's always conflict and whatnot, but she helps mediate things. You know what I mean? She helps.
She can be objective.
She can be objective. You know what I mean? She's the one where
she can step out of the situation.
The situation and then
from outside
exactly.
and say, okay, guys, no, this is what I think the problem
You know what I mean?
is. You're wrong. You're right. No, you guys are both right. He's right.
He's right. You know what I mean? And for her also, Abe being like the only female in the group, she holds a very important role in terms of making sure that we do shit and we get it done.
Yeah.
So if
Oh, she's the mother figure.
Not necessarily that, but she's
the
close.
aunties, the aunties.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But her role, like.
Yeah, you need a woman's touch.
You need a woman's touch and
just give it that young pizzazz thing.
Exactly. You know what I mean.
Exactly.
The crazy element you can actually split in two. You can split it between me and this guy. You know what I mean? Because from the production side, so to say, you know what I mean. Like we all have roles in ABC, both on stage, off stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The crazy side you can call me and him because like that's how we started. You know?
We're crazy.
We're just a different type of crazy. But ABC.
So you guys are the your C stands for crazy.
You know what I mean? Yeah, well, it stands for Cartel, but crazy. Now we can actually go crazy. You know what I mean? But yeah, overall, like we all have our own individual roles. Sometimes we even switch the roles. You know, there's sometimes when he's turned up. You know what I mean? And I'm very chilled. And you know what I mean? We're just
also it's a balance.
Yeah, we're able to just switch it around a lot of the times. You know
Like
what
we're
I mean?
not usually turned at the same time.
All of us. But
So one is hyper, the other one.
you know what I mean?
But it just works out in the end because.
Yeah, it always just seems to work out. Like it's one thing that I just noticed about it. It
Yeah,
just
it's-
always seems to just work out in the end.
At the end of the day, right?
Yeah, and then it always seems to work out. There's quarrel. Yeah, there's quarrel.
No,
But-
any group of people, like,
but-
listen, me and my boys, we always, there are days when we just chill there and like,
Dude.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but we always keep. We just always keep the focus on the fact that we're not only trying to be big, we're trying to be different, and we're placed here for many reasons. But it's always bigger than the moment. You know what I mean? That's what we always try to get across. So
you won't let one thing screw you guys
never.
over.
We're the cartel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is
the cartel.
you leave when you
There's a
die.
level of commitment somewhere there, like that you can't take away.
That you can't take away. Yeah.
So, the Jägermeister competition. How did you guys find out about it, and how did you guys decide? Listen, this is what we want to do.
Well, the person that actually came up with the idea to enter was Dante initially. So we hadn't really thought of entering competitions at the time, and then it came across, and then we decided, let's enter. Let's see if what we do works. Let's see if what we have is what people want to hear. So we entered the competition, and how it was basically online based. So you just submitted your tracks, and then we had to get people to vote per round. So then it was first 500 people, and then it went down to the top 55, and then all the way down to top 10, of which from then on the judges had to vote for the top 5.
And then it went down to APC.
And then down to
I must add something on that. Like, or if you think about when we entered this thing, we had not anticipated like going so far.
We
At first, maybe like, yo, let's enter because we want to win.
Just
You
yeah.
know
what I
At
mean?
the same time, we wish to win. We want to win.
We want to
It was
win.
wishful thinking,
Yeah,
but
and
people
then
don't actually listen.
When the
to
votes actually came, and
I think top
top 20. We realized in top 20 that this is actually quite real. And then top 10 was even worse. We were just like, oh.
Yeah, because that's when the judges themselves were coming in. It wasn't about
the votes anymore.
So it's not about calling your aunties your malu.
No. And there was a lot of that.
It's about listen. Besides my family and my friends liking me and my boys from back home liking me.
People like us, yeah.
Are we good enough? You know what I mean? Like in a musical sense, without any biased ears listening to our music. Are we actually on the right path? And how did you guys feel when you won and you realized that actually we are on the right path?
Look, it's obviously like a daunting moment, like especially in the moment. But I can guarantee that there was no moment like when we were actually on stage. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, because really it was the first real time that we gelled on stage before, like our first real performance. Do you know what I mean? And with our first performance, we actually won the competition. So it's a feeling that you can't replicate.
So it's with that time when you realize that, listen, I was made for this.
Yeah. Most definitely.
I'm classic. I'm the one. I'm Neo from Matrix.
You know what I mean? That took it to another level, man.
Yeah, it was legit, bro. It was very legit. It was like the things you see on TV, and this time you on the other side of the
camera. Right?
This was real.
We got to live pretty nice for a few hours.
It was dope. It was dope.
The hotel rooms, you know,
look, when they say 15 minutes of fame, it's not a lie.
It's not a lie. We had a little taste. It was pretty dope. I mean, from the hotel to the free everything and the photo shoot.
Yeah, right. The free.
I wouldn't call it 15 minutes. I would call like the intro. The intro. Like our 15 months is still going to be like 15 years. So
it was pretty great. Like all around, like it brought us much closer together. You know what I mean? From just an idea to actual practical to winning.
Seeing it materialize.
Yeah, I mean, if we won Jägermeister, why can't we win a summer? You know what I mean? It's one of those things. So,
why can't you win a Grammy?
How can't we win a Grammy? You know what I mean?
But I think the best part of the competition was the competition itself. The people we got to know, and we realized that we're more than just our music because of the people, how we affected people's lives by just our presence. Everyone there was happy for us. Everyone there was like, you know what, if we don't win,
you guys are gonna win.
Even not to be rude, anyways, but some of the guys who were contesting were like honest about it. Like,
no, like you guys don't win, it wouldn't make sense.
Like you guys deserve it. So you understand how like important, or I don't know how we took it, but
Okay, so for people who don't know who you guys are and what you guys do, your roles in the band, please tell them. What do you do, Malu?
Keys.
This is individually, or are we going just all around?
Yeah, individually. Like, what do you do?
I co-produce a lot of the music. You know, I have a good ear for just when they're creating a lot of the music. I know how to tell them that that's sounding good, or try another piece of this. I don't like to just say that, but like, sometimes when it's not good, it's not good. Which obviously I rap, you hear how the music goes, and just on a lot of the marketing side, I think we could, or I actually know where to go and how to just maneuver around that sort of sphere. We're all teaching each other just different aspects of what we need to learn and things like that. Just as we teach them just about the marketing and business side, they teach us just as much about the music. So yeah, that's.
There's a really cool role like he has, by the way. Like I don't think there's a crew that has this, but in terms of workload, he handles vocals. Like I don't know if anybody else. Like with the vocals that we do, he focuses on. He handles the vocals. You know what I mean? He like cleans them and all of that, and then he sends them. It's almost like a company within like a really, you know what I mean? Like Daniel send it downstairs. You know what I mean? It goes, it's really cool. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
he just makes the workflow a lot
much better. Yeah.
So
try to keep it in the family.
You guys have developed a working formula system.
Yeah, because like we've realized one thing, like three of us, we somehow have the same skills due to the school we went to. So to that level, we know a lot of things in common. So we can say, okay, cool, I enjoy doing this, I enjoy doing this. You focus on that, you go on that, and then we keep going.
Are there any clashes in that?
There
are. You guys fight
like
for
delays. There's delays.
There's delays, yeah.
But in terms of, at the same time, it doesn't make, if the music has to sound perfect, if it doesn't sound perfect, don't get it out. You know, that's the thing.
Kings, what is your role?
Mina, I'm the dancing guy.
Right.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding though. I'm like produce the beats, like me and Dante produce most of the beats, and then also do the DJing. Get on the decks, make sure where they have to like throw a punchline, it's a bit nyana.
Standard.
That's me. And then
Alright.
some of the graphics also put in a hand and a lot of that too. But DJing, producing, yeah. Sometimes also we all come up with song concepts anyways. Yeah, like we all. That's actually everybody's role. You can have like he produced the beat, I come up with the hook, and if it's the song concept, or he comes up with it.
Yeah.
That's the role I think everybody plays. Sing it like as a team most of the time.
Okay, so you don't stress someone and say, hey, I'm fun.
Hey, Balivers.
Yeah.
When like we're chilling and we're turning up to a hook, and then everybody's like, no, this sounds nice, and then we take the hook and we run with it.
We try to go with as natural as possible.
Make it a natural experience.
When we enjoy it, that's
when you force things, they become horrible, and you guys just becomes a fucked up thing. Please bleep that out, bro.
My role.
My moms will be checking that out. Yo,
my role.
Dante, what's your role?
I produce. I help, like King said. I produce the music with him. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. My role in ABC is just the creative. I mean, we're all creatives. You know what I mean? I do the music. I sing the hooks.
And you do the most marketing.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I do a lot of the. I handle a lot of like 2 of the pages on social media. Yeah, man. Look, ABC with me. I am ABC. I want to be ABC. I strive to be ABC every day. We all do that. So our roles. I'm the vocalist. I write a lot of the hooks. The beats. But yeah, I'm just the creative director. CD.
Oh wait, yeah. Oh, my sister Dev.
Yes. My role, well, I rap. I write my own lyrics. For those
you had to
For some reason,
she writes her own lyrics.
No ghostwriting, no Iggy Azalea on the scene.
But my role is less musical than it is emotional, in that I take care of everyone. You know, I make sure everyone's okay, because the music can be good, but it won't go anywhere as long as we're not clicking. You know, because I don't study music, I actually study business. And one thing I understand about business is that in order for a service or product to get out there, the value chain needs to be intact. And everybody has their own value to the chain, that I need to make sure that everyone's playing their part. And yeah, I'll do some of the choreography, but the thing I like about ABC is we get each other so much that there's no set dance moves that we need to make up.
We just
go crazy.
And then we just
Like, one cool thing that we do that I actually want to mention is that we actually have warm-up sessions before we start rehearsing. So like we'll play a crazy trap song and we trap, but like, yo, we turn up with the, like the rehearsal space, and we just get that out, and then we'll start doing whatever.
Look, for what we do, we need to warm up.
Yeah, just need to warm up.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like,
Other people stretch, we trap.
we trap.
like.
So, your genre, what is it called?
It's called African-based music, man. African-based music.
And what influences this new genre that you guys are creating?
Electro. Yeah. We get a lot of our influences from electronic music. African based music, your jazzes, your traditional music, and whatever, your Tandi Summers rights to your Oliver Mtukuzi, you know what I mean? R&B, you know, for the emotional side, you know what I mean?
So
to get the emotions.
for niggas want to Drake.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. We get that R&B side, but techno house, you know, we try to tap into that right now.
We tap into if we don't tap into that genre, we tap into its sounds.
Into its sounds, you know what I mean?
Use them as reference to that genre on a hip hop maybe.
On a hip hop level, yeah,
or something
Because
like that.
I met some guy and he said, I was like, what kind of music do you make? He's like, it's like Mujava X Huge X Drake.
I wonder who that could have been.
It is like shout out to Mujava. Mujava's great. We want to work with you, by the way.
Yeah.
Mujava is a great influence.
And he said X Skrillex as well.
Skrillex, as you know, that's the electronic side. You know.
So when I hadn't heard anything and I was just chilling, I'm like, no guy.
You know what I mean?
I was like, alright, guy.
But look, we
you know what I said? I'm like, I put X.
We're trying to make a sound that it's so hard to explain, but you feel that it's different when you hear it. You know, it's a game changer. It's a game changer.
No,
song.
I've heard it.
You know what I mean?
I was talking to Kia and Dave outside, and I was telling them it's like, you remember the club Zanzu? it had a hip hop dance floor, it had a house
dance floor, yeah.
I feel like ABC just fuses all dance floors and we can all be like in one mixing or melting pot.
Exactly.
Just, 1 minute you just...
then the next minute you out here, like, you know what I mean?
And it all works.
It all works.
You know what I mean? And it all works. And it's like, I think I've heard people trying to do this and they were just, it was just like, have you ever heard in the kitchen when pots are just it's not, it's just like, what are you guys doing? And with you guys, like the way you transition into different, like in one song, legit, you go from hip hop to house to
EDM,
and it just flows in properly, and your flows, whether you're rapping over a house house beat or house version of the song, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just life changing. Like honestly, I'm a big music fan. From your freaking Jimi Hendrix to your
African Bass
your
Cartel,
holidays, 1920s to your
African Bass Cartel.
boom.
Actually just sample that. That's what you're saying right now. We just sampled that actually, but you'll hear it.
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna be the first to get it.
Exclusive.
I'll wait. So you know what I mean? To your Humasike Brahu, Miriam Mike, but like I grew up in a family where like people just listen to crazy music. Like my dad would be listening to Kwaito 1 minute, next minute it's Oliver Mtukuti, next minute is next minute, and then I'm chilling there. My parents are young, and next minute you're chilling there, and my mom is listening to 90s house.
You know what I mean?
And I'm just chilling. And with you guys, you just brought all of that I knew, and all the barriers and the parameters that was set in my head musically over how many years, and then you just put it into one.
Song.
It works.
Just put it in one song.
Yeah.
3 minutes, huh? 3 minutes. Look,
listen, if you guys are not accredited with changing music, I would be ashamed.
we're just trying to take it to the next level. Next level.
You're not making anything else, you're making music.
Most definitely. And
This is ABC.
you see the logo, you see the name. ABC, man.
I want you to say one more thing for me. We are FMR.
Okay,
Let's get it in.
1, 2,
We're in high school, or what are we doing?
1, 2.
Hey,
This is ABC. And what are you guys? Where are you guys now?
we are FML.
FML.
Like we're FML, man. FML is what it is.
Food, music.
Fuck my life.
Yeah.